Hi, my name is Scott Bailey and I'm the executive chef here at Compass Restaurant located in the Bronte Harbor. Today I'm going to be sharing one of my fall recipes with you. It's going to be a Yukon Potato Gnocchi with a roasted cauliflower cream. And this recipe follows the guidelines of how we want to source our produce locally and be a sustainable restaurant. So our first step in today's recipe would be peeling our potatoes and getting them on a light simmer. After our potatoes have boiled and become completely soft, we want to mash them up. So you can either mash them by hand with your average hand masher, or you can rice them with a ricer. What you're looking for is a smooth consistency with minimal lumps. You don't want it to be lumpy or clumpy. It's going to give you a better product in the end. All right, so after we have our potatoes at a smooth consistency, we're going to want to add our salt and our roasted garlic before we go ahead and add the flour. So I'm going to take some of this roasted garlic, add about a chef's tablespoon worth of salt, and mix again. So next I'm going to be adding in my flour. I like to add the flour in with my hands and not the full amount at once, just so I know what it feels like and I can get the feel of when it's done and know if I have enough flour in. What we're looking for is going to be a soft dough-like consistency. From here we're going to want to roll them out. So you're going to want to flour the table and start to roll lightly while separating our hands. You don't want to put too much force on it because it'll go all odd shaped and could tear. So once we've reached our desired size, we're going to be ready to go ahead and cut these into their little gnocchis. I'm going to go with about 1.5 inch size. So after we finish cutting our gnocchi, we're going to have our boiling water ready and we're going to start to blanch these off. So what we want to do is we want to have our water not quite rapidly boiling, but a high simmer. We're going to drop the gnocchis in, and they're going to be finished when they start floating to the top. So after they float to the top, we're just going to want to take those out with either a slotted spoon or some sort of skimming device, and then we're going to allow it to cool and quickly oil. So after my gnocchis come out of their blanching, I'm going to have a pan that's hot enough to not stick. Okay, so I'm going to add a little olive oil to my pan. Make sure I cover the surface. I'm going to drop my gnocchis in. So after I've got some nice color on my gnocchis, I can set these aside now, keep them in the same pan, and start on my cauliflower. The cauliflower is only going to take about 4 to 5 minutes, so I'm going to want to get again another either cast iron or non-stick pan, bring it to a temperature where it's at a point of smoking, and then I'm going to add my cauliflower in. You don't want to keep them on a high heat the entire time because they will burn quickly. What you want to do is get nice color on them before we add our cream to flavor that cream. So once our cauliflower starts to get some color on it, we can then add our cream. So what we want from this cream, we want it to pick up that roasted flavor from the cauliflower. Let that sit at a nice low simmer, and once the cream reduces by almost half, you're ready to season and serve. It's got some thickness to it. I'm going to finish it off with a couple seasonings. So I'm going to add some salt and also a little bit of truffle oil for added flavor, and then some sherry vinegar to give it some sharpness. I'm just going to set these up in a nice arrangement so they hold the cauliflower well. So after I have my gnocchi in the bowl, it's time to finish and garnish with my cauliflower cream. So to finish, I'm going to add a little rasped Parmesan cheese. Just right on the top there. And also some pea shoots. And there you have it. There's my Yukon Gold Potato Gnocchi fall recipe coming on my menu here at Compass in a couple weeks.